Okay, welcome back. I'm gonna go into the guest bedroom, avoiding as much as possible the return trip to the storage. Okay, guest room is pretty well lit.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
That seemed to be Daniel's own voice. It was Daniel staying in the guest room. I guess I'm slightly crazy. I got one bug on the floor. Oh, health, finally.
July 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Herbert's probably already dead. I wouldn't worry about Herbert. Get some oil. The door is stuck due to a broken lock. Nope, doesn't seem to work. Worth a shot. Have one of these rabbits. Okay, I gotta get this stuff out of the way, so that when it's supposed to open, it will. Open the clocks? Nope. Oh, let's see, can we open these dressers? I'm just gonna assume there's nothing in there. At least it's nicely lit and we don't have to worry about lighting everything. Cool. That looks like a piece we need as well. A crowbar. Oh, maybe I can use that on the door.
Daniel? What? Still having nightmares, I see.
Yes, I can't shake them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
Interesting. Not that he has nightmares, but that the old buddy is in here promising to help deal with them. Alright, well, let's read this note.
July 3rd, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of travel. transpired event. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Well then, that jerks. Let's have a look, shall we?
The key. Please, let it be here.
Okay.
Thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
Interesting way to put a key. Got the machine room key. Let's check around and see if we got anything else worth collecting. There's somebody else was ransacking his place. Or perhaps Daniel himself, not knowing it's his place. Don't know what I'm defending myself from. Don't know if this will work. Hope so. Because I got no other options. I'd like to take a peek, but it doesn't feel like it's been enough time yet. Okay, the music's telling me it might be okay. Alright, let's read this,
4th of July, 1839. It's done! The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
okay. So at some point we get the orb back together without really knowing what it's doing or its purpose. We now have the key to the machine room. The question remains is... We got the drill from storage. Or drill piece, I should say. But there may be more parts that we need. We'll find out in the machine room, in which case we're going back to there. Does this creepy thing do anything yet? Nope. It'll just splash in it. Okay. The door we came in. Vaguely having memory of this place. There we go. What do we got here?
July 1839. Today I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may in fact have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
Okay. Bunch of plans. Alright, pressure. I don't think it's gonna do anything until until the machinery is on. I think I need to get it on and return to here. Tinderbox. Tinderbox. Not. Here we go. So it wants 8 up and 8 down. So if we have 3, 3, and 2, that makes 8 on the top. And then we have 5, 5, and 2. That's 4, 5, and 2. That's too much. So let's take this one down. And on the top we've got 3 and 2. So we need 3 and 2 is 5. So we need 3. I'm not gonna get that directly. Let's see if we go. That's 8. And then down below we've got too much. The 5s are hard to deal with. So this one has to be a 5 or a 4. We've got 3, 4, and 4. That's too much. No, that's right. And then on the bottom we've got 1. That's 6. That's gonna be way too much. We just have 2 levers. We just did the 6. Oh, if we toggle that and that though, I think we got it. No. We got too much. Bottom is good, top is not. Oh, I tell you what, we'll play with that in a bit. I think we gotta get some more parts going first. Before the pressure becomes a thing we mess with. Okay. And this room.
Someone's coming.
I don't know who said that. Go ahead and close that just in case. Oh, here we go. What do we got? Machine equipment moment. Note there are only 2 spare rods left in storage for the elevator machinery. Keep the others in the inner study rooms in case all 3 would crack again. Interesting. We got a square, a rectangle. You have anything? Low cycle rod. Okay. It sounds like I might have to, I remember needing this gear somewhere. I'm gonna carry my gear with me. Ahead and get these lit up. Missing cogs. Yep. Yep. Okay. Right, that one. There we go, got that one. One more around here somewhere. Tinderbox. Okay, so say these, the charcoal goes in the furnace. I'm vaguely doing most of this off of memory of prior times through the game. Okay, need another cog. If we can find it. Ah, there we go. before it will run. Burner needs more coal. We have them. Ah, burner is now full of coal. Got the burner. Needs more work. Okay. Wait, did I miss a note down here? I did.
14th of July, 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander." What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Okay, well, that explains how Daniel found Alexander. Gonna work on this machinery more when we come back in the next episode.